guys, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition for an intuitive energy reading. This is unprecedented. I've never had this happen before. The divine chose all three decks. So, this is going to be our primary deck, secondary deck, third deck, and then any clarifying that we need beyond that. So, this is our first deck, second, and third. So I'm going to put them in the order that they need to be. All quartzed up, all energized. Divine Source, thank you so much for your abundance and generosity with regards to the protection that you afford us and afford me. May I be guided, guarded, and protected, whether I'm coming or going, whether I'm sleeping, whether I'm awake, in my subconscious mind, in my thoughts, words, and deeds, divinely. Correct me and protect me. Divine Source, please console anybody who is in need at this time. And thank you for this divine message. All right, first deck out. So because it's like this, 3, I'm going to do a Celtic cross, guys. Otherwise, this could be easily like a 5-hour read by the time, because I don't know, I have no idea what the divine's going to bring about. So here we are. What's the focus, divine? What's at the heart of the matter? A public defender or an advocate is at the heart of the matter. Somebody needs one, or somebody's got one, or you need one. The challenge is manipulation. Somebody's trying to manipulate the narrative or manipulate a story or manipulate this public defender. Cornucopia. You're something about your mind. Somebody wants, because I see money here to the left, so I'm thinking is somebody making money from mind, doing something with the mind, and they're making money, a lot of money, because we have manipulation here too. So I think that has a lot to do with it. Okay. Yeah, tormented. Somebody made a lot of money trying to torment somebody's mental state and manipulate something here. What's the past energy? Someone is tripping. So that's all of this. What in the heck? All of these are talking to each other. Divine. So far, I get it. I think so does the collective. The 5th, someone doesn't want, public defender is advising somebody to take the 5th. Okay? So they don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. All right, how you broke my heart. They're doing it for free. This public defender, pro bono. Public defender, yeah, pro bono. So this is an attorney. Someone in the environment is looking at what something's worth. What is the value of something and they're appraising the situation, or what is it worth? Somebody's afraid they're going to be in an orange suit soon. Wow, we got 2 more texts. Oh, and then we have a bounty hunter. I love that show, Bounty Hunter D. Man, he don't take no crap, man. I've seen men that look bigger than him. I mean, because he's a big guy. He's tall. His wife's tiny, Yanni, but he's really a big guy, and he's very, very well educated, very agile. I think he's knows about martial arts or boxing or something like that. Okay. Regardless of that, he's a bounty hunter, right? And he takes these people down. I swear, some of the stories he hears from these people are like, what? What's the problem? Like you just can't even fathom like the story is so I'm telling you, some people's stories are so out of the lap that you just can't. You can't. Okay, here we are, number two. But we do have a bounty hunter looking for somebody, and somebody is possibly hiding from a bounty hunter. Lord having mercy. Bounty hunters are like mercenaries, you know? Whoever has an arrest warrant, they don't care whether you're guilty really or not. They want to bring you in, and then you could decide that with the court system. So all they need to know is there's an arrest warrant out for you. So we're going to make that assumption here that there is an arrest warrant or there was. Okay? Public defender advocate. CEO. So somebody here was headquarters. I was getting a lot, remember, guys? So this is the boss, maybe getting a public defender or be a public defender, advocate, or a boss figure is advocating for someone here. Manipulation, some challenges to manipulate somebody with text messages, I guess. Cornucopia, angels surround you, like I said. You are always, also, too, I wanted to make mention of this. Some of you, like my mind never stops. Um, my mind is always doing, 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 doing. When I was doing wire wrapping, I would come up with designs in my sleep all the time. So you have an abundance in your mental creativity, or you can earn an abundance with your, don't bury yourself under a rock. Don't be an ostrich and bury your head in the sand, because some of these ideas are money making opportunities, and angels are surrounding you and protecting your ideas, your head space, so that these ideas can come to fruition. So don't tormented, cold blooded. Somebody was tormenting you in cold blood. That's all right. I've lived a long life, I'm sure. In all the years I've lived, not everybody's liked me. I can't even, I couldn't imagine it. Someone is tripping from what they're seeing on a security camera here, possibly the CEO or this public defender in the past, maybe watching you, taking the fifth. Somebody's desperado, pro bono. Somebody may be Italian, I'm just saying. Quantum reality. Somebody's free for everybody. So somebody may be a public defender for like a group. Like say if it was a RICO crime, it would be the group has the same lawyer. What? Okay. Appraisal. Somebody is valuing some kind of keys. They're appraising the keys. So this may be a house appraisal even, or a car appraisal. What's the value of something? What's the value of something that needs a key, a lock and a key, or to lock you up? Okay. Orange suit, let them talk. Somebody's afraid of what people say if they go to jail, and the divine is saying, let them talk. Reason being is because now, we think the way we think, which is not always intrinsic. But maybe there's a reason why this person has to go to jail beyond any harm they did to you. Like, there's a lot of convicts that go to jail and they come out like, who's that? The man that became a judge. He was an ex-con. He became a judge, even. So God has a higher purpose for this person, but he needs them to sit down and absorb something alone. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like Muhammad went to the mountain, or sat, or Buddha was underneath the Buddha, Bodhisattva was underneath the tree, and Odin, all of them went alone. This person may be afraid to do this alone, but alone they have to. Okay, and they're afraid. Bounty hunter, distractions. Distractions. I don't know. This bounty hunter distractions. I don't know. We got have another deck yet. Can you believe it? What's the problem? Any day now. Oh Lord. What are you showing us? What are you showing us? Okay, so now we have the last, and I'm gonna hold on to this crystal because I'm gonna get some charged energy. I'm gonna use it as a rubbing stone for the time being. I feel it. Something was seen on a security camera, and somebody is, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they were doing mind control or doing something. Or if somebody was tripping on a security camera, or pure. Look it. We're gonna stick you in there. Okay, now this is an I've not done this before. It's pretty cool though. CEO detached. So somebody here, public defender, is no longer defending this boss person because of your angel protection. They found out that they were being manipulated with regards to text messages. Angels surround you. Gold digger. Somebody here. mm, Major settlement for tormenting you in cold blood. Doing something that they had no license to do, or they did not have permission from you to do. Get money. Okay? Look, see? There it is. It's on video. Someone's tripping because something they did with a fortune. They did it with a fortune. Something that, I don't know, if I was homeless, a Happy Meal would be a fortune to me. Whatever it was to you, okay? They detached something. Felony charges, taking the fifth. Oh Lord. Somebody's got is facing felony charges. They're desperate and they're not speaking. Facing felony charges. Good Lord. Quantum reality. Someone or a group, or maybe the CEO boss, failed plans. They something failed for someone. Quantum reality, far reaching, for free. So I don't know what this was. Somebody thought they were clever, manipulating text messages. A riddle appraisal. Someone here has no idea how much some keys are worth. Dusk. Let them talk. Somebody maybe in an orange suit before the evening, end of the evening. Incubus, male version of a succubus, bounty hunter. Somebody's after this incubus energy. Somebody's trying to distract them though. I- what the common denominator? The common denominator. Common denominator has no love for you, so don't even. Any day now. We have question, and any day now. This is coming. This is. Ooh, goodness gracious, guys. Goodness gracious. I was convening with the God I know earlier today, and I'm telling you, mm-mm-mm. It's all starting to unravel. This riddle, riddle me this and riddle me that, people. It's starting to unravel me. Do I want any more kippers or do I want to go to tarot? I want to go to tarot. Nobody does it better than a good tarot deck. Kippers, good support, but look at all of these. We need tarot. Three decks, the divine. I, I held my mighty pendulum, and each one the divine said yes, yes, yes. And I was like, okay. And here, look at what we've got. Somebody is afraid of felony charges, so they're not speaking. They're going to jail anyway. This could be a boss. We're going to find out. Shall we? Shall we dive in and uncover, pull back the shades? Okay, let's see. There's definitely a Queen of Wands involved or on the back end of this. The backstory has something to do with the Queen of Wands. So let's see. What is the central focus here? All this with the boss, the public defender, something you detached from or something? A boss, maybe somebody worked for a public defender. Okay, detached. Four of Wands. So somebody may have gotten divorced or a house, somebody who was somebody's being defended in a marriage or in a housing situation, like in some way. What's the challenge here with the angel's protection? This is the devil. Ah, look it. What an ugly devil. But look, there's the devil. And you have angel's protection over these manipulated text messages. This could be a Capricorn who's saying that it's you, who never did anything to them. Look at, looky. Okay, where are we? We have the magician here. I told you somebody was manipulating, gold digger, manipulation, using magic, spell work, you name it, anything that has to do with magic to bring money. Now, the also the magician stands for as above, so below. So as above, so below. It's major settlement here for tormenting you. That's what they were up to. Yep, to detach you from a house for a major settlement for the Ten of Pentacles. Of course they were. They were trying to torment you over this inheritance. They had no love for you in cold blood. Oh my gosh. They make you want to vomit in your mouth. The rudeness and disrespect from people that you had nothing but love for. Doesn't it? I mean, Divine, I don't want more than one card. Yeah. Someone is tripping because you were left out of this house. You were put out in the cold in the past. Okay? Someone's finding this out. Somebody's finding out this out that you were purposely left out of something, detached. Felony charges. Yep, Nine of Swords. Somebody's really worried. They desperado. They really worried. They're really worried. They cannot sleep. They're not saying anything, or you're not saying anything to them. And they're afraid they're going to jail. But hey, you know, feather, heart. You have what side are what beast are you feeding? Everybody, the two wolves. You had a choice. Like I said, this person needs to sit down. They need that alone time. They really, really do. Sometimes, well, most therapists will say, I consider myself a counselor, not a therapist, but most counselors, therapists, whatever, will say, in order to change your life, you have to be extracted from your demons. Like the energy you can't be feeding that energy anymore. And because of the addiction, it's a hard thing to do. It gets hard. So you got to be forcibly pulled or push yourself from these toxic energies so that you can clean them out. And maybe I'm serious about that. Nobody wants to see somebody go to jail or a prison, but I'd rather see you go to prison and live than see you dead from your toxic energy. Failed plans, this Page of Pentacles. Somebody was being paid, but they decided something that they were ended up doing for free, pro bono. Maybe they want to get paid for it. King of Swords. This King of Swords is appraising this. They don't know how much something is worth. King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This could be the attorney who is trying to figure out how much something is worth, possibly with regards to a house. After they found out that something about you being kicked out of something, oh, kicked out of the club, the Sun. Let them talk. Somebody here, some awareness is coming about someone going to jail. And this is your reality, sugar bear, sugar baby. You're going to have to sit your butt down, reinvent yourself in seclusion, just like the collective did by being isolated by you. Only thing is yours is you forced it on the collective mentally, and you're going to be physically, as is above, so is below. There you go. I just explained a metaphysical concept. Yeah, didn't even mean to. Okay, incubus. This is the star energy. This could be an Aquarius who is a bounty hunter who is like, I don't know. They're saying this isn't what is this truly about? Somebody may be coming after an Aquarius or be distracted by an Aquarius or by your star power, your healing. Three of Wands. Someone is waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for a baby or a pregnancy so that they can come back around to somebody or they can broadcast it on the internet. Honey, congratulations, but really, I got to tell everybody about it. I remember when I was pregnant, it was like, it was great within the family, but I didn't want anybody touching my belly, my first child anyway. I remember I was working. I worked, during my pregnancy, and kid from the warehouse came up to me and touched my belly. Oh my gosh, I reamed him a new butt. I said, "Who in the world told you that you had permission to touch?" Everybody thinks they could touch your belly just because you got a baby in there. Would they touch your belly if you didn't? No. So that's not an open invitation, guys. You can ask. Like people ask if they can pet what do you call it, those special needs dogs, but you're not going to ask about touching another human being's belly. All right, anyway, let me let go of that because that was a long time ago. Yeah, there's someone who has to let go of the fight here because the door's closed and they're going to apologize and your ships are coming in long awaited. That's what's going on. Yes, indeedy. Wow. This is a amazing reading. We're getting another deck. I know I'm stalling. I'm just like absorbing this. It's like, what? What a difference they makes 24 little hours. What a difference a day makes. When the difference is you. Yeah, somebody is in love with you. They're watching you on the internet or something. Or they think of you rather fondly. And you're like, just like, don't even bother. You're not interested anymore because you instinctively, I don't care if you're who this person is, but you know in your heart of hearts, the only way they're going to get out of this mindset is to go and sit down somewhere, and they're not going to do it on their own. So the divine is going to put them in an adult playpen, period. Center focus. This is somebody who wanted to win at all costs with regards to a marriage, a house, and they wanted you detached. So they offered this person some kind of boss daddy job that really possibly didn't even exist because they were taking it from you. It wasn't theirs to begin with. They were promising what they didn't own to someone else. Challenge here is to manipulate your text messages. So, yeah, using magic so that somebody would think it was you and it wasn't. They were tapping your phone, changing your responding to your text messages, saying nasty stuff to support the fact that you were a nasty person. These are text messages you've never seen, never got, don't know nothing about. Okay, here's the magician, the manipulator. The devil is a manipulator. I told you that. Look at that's pretty. Somebody was putting it on, and you had angels' protection. That's thank you, God, because somebody was really doing anything they could with these text messages. They were using all kinds of spell work. They were saying stuff like, like perverse sexual stuff, make them believe they were you so that somebody would think it was you and think you were into that and then all that stuff. This person is seriously needs help. What is this magician here? I'm telling you, the magician. They really try. They've been so they. I think they might have done it, and your angel stepped in. Yeah, they did it for money. Gold digger, Seven of Pentacles. They did it for the gold digger. Cold blooded. Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Wands in reverse. This person isn't going nowhere with this money. And they're tormented by it. Stay away from this person. This person is the devil himself, or herself, or themselves. That's a pass. Any kindness that you might have remembered them for, they don't have not all them bones is gone or broken. All the kind bones have been broken in them. There's no kindness, there's no peace. Ten of Pentacles again. Divine knows, yep, you were left out of this inheritance. And something on camera is recorded about this, that you went from the Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, which means to me, because it's all together, there's no progression here, is that it happened overnight. You were given the Ten of Pentacles, and real quick somebody took it on somebody's ring camera, security camera. It was seen, they were seen taking it, and they're tripping about it. Well, you should not be taking things that don't belong to you, love. Nine of Swords. Now they're freaking out. Yep, Hierophant, they're married or something, this person, or they belong to an institution. They might be a teacher, they might be a preacher, but they can't sleep because of these felony charges up ahead in this institution. Somebody was slowing up giving you your money. That's what they were doing. or your capacity to earn money. They wanted to slow up anything having to do with this inheritance, right? To the point where you didn't get it or you walked away, and then all of a sudden it would be like, well, that's natural. Divine told me today, this morning, before I did this reading, I'm going to share this with you guys. There's three elements here, three elements. One is the death certificate with your name on it, and you're alive. Number two is a life insurance policy from the death certificate. Number three is the inheritance money that they stole from you before all of this. So they stole your inheritance because they claimed you were ill or something. Like anybody with the capacity of sequential patterning or logic following logic would realize the illogical behavior. You can't be mentally incapacitated and be dead at the same time. That don't make sense. So they might have said you're mentally incapacitated and take the Ten of Pentacles, right? Then for mentally incapacitated, you passed away. Now they've got the life insurance policy. Okay? The environment is the King of Swords. These people, I've lost all respect. I will never trust any of them ever again. In my life, this King of Swords is wondering how to get out of this. They can't get out of this. They're in it too deep. Someone's afraid. Gonna be wearing that orange suit. Man, I'll tell you, this Capricorn, this devil here that did the manipulation with the text messages, they're going. They're afraid that they're going, but by the evening, early in the evening, a bounty hunter is coming for their butt. What is this with the star, with the outcome divine? Trying to distract them? Yeah. See, Fool card. You get a new beginning. Um, this person was trying to distract someone here, possibly this um, King of Swords in some way, maybe sexually, maybe manipulation, saying that they're you and sending, and this person, sext, what is it? Sexting? Is that what they call it? Messages. So this person or something about the keys to this house. I'm telling you, somebody is sorry they held you back from some family because they're to be recognized as one of these witches because they're passing away or something is ending and their choice, something is ending here. Look at this. Judgment, and we got two angels on either side of you. Look, I'm not making it up. They are shielding you from this spell work and stuff. Look at this. And neither one of these are fallen angels. You have the angel of judgment and you've got the angel of choice. And there you are. Gabrielle, and I forget which angel this is, but they're on either side of you, guiding, guarding, and protecting you until this riddle is solved. Period. You know, until the day you die. You've earned it. To the day you die, you have this angel's protection. And somebody wants to apologize because they're being seen as the family member that held you back or did something to harm you. Okay, guys, let's leave it at that for now. I'll talk to you later on, though, for sure and for certain. Thank you for watching, guys. Oh my gosh, I just, you just amaze me every single day. And just remember this, people are not always going to like you. And that's got to be okay. Because if you go outside of yourself looking for validation, you'll get the validation, but the cost may not be worth it. It just may not in the long run. So this person's going to sit down and change their ways with the. like this Capricorn or to get out of this toxic lifestyle, they have to go to jail. Period. That's the way it's going to go. All right, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a blessed day. Peace.